Let's say the blood volume of a person is V. The total amount of fluid intake is C per day. And to keep a constant blood volume, the total output also should be equal to the input. So the output of fluid is also C per day. This C, the input, represents the fluids ingested and which is formed during metabolism. And this C, which is the output, represents the output from skin, lungs, sweat, feces, and as urine. What happens when, for some reason, when there is an excess amount of aldosterone in the blood? What aldosterone does is, regarding body fluid volume, it increases the blood volume by reabsorbing some of the already filtered fluids. What I mean by fluids is sodium ions and water from the renal tubules, mainly from the principal cells of the collecting tubules. Let's say the extra amount of fluid reabsorbed because of the extra aldosterone is L per day. So the initial effect should be a decrease of urine volume by a L amount in that day. So the initial effect is a decrease of urine volume. Every day there should be additional increase of the blood volume. So in one day, in the first day, an increase of L of the blood volume, and in additional days, in each additional day, the blood volume should increase by an L amount if other factors remain constant. So in n days, again, if other factors did not change, the blood volume should be NL, V plus NL. So, but obviously this does not happen, other factors should change. So in 1 to 2 days, what happens is when the blood volume gradually increases, because now the kidney is under more pressure, more extra fluid is excreted by the kidney. So basically, the kidney works as a filter. Let's say this is a filter. If there's only a small amount of fluid in the filter, the rate at which the fluid exits the filter is low. But if there is more fluid, there is more pressure in the filter and more fluid is excreted. This is how the kidney works. More pressure, more urine per day. So, by day, the amount of the blood volume increases. Because now the kidney is under more pressure, more extra fluid is excreted by the kidney. Let's say this amount is M. By time when blood volume increases because of the extra fluid retention of aldosterone, the pressure increases more and more, which increases M more and more. M will gradually increase, and in some point M will be equal to L. So what happens is an L amount is reabsorbed, an extra M amount is added. So the total output should be C minus L plus M. When M equals to L, the total output of fluid equals to C, which is the usual or the amount of output before the excess aldosterone in blood happened. So to summarize, the initial effect was reduction of urine volume. And then the gradual increase of blood volume and blood pressure causes normal urine output. The normal urine output is achieved in 1 to 2 days. It is better to note here that other than these effects on extracellular fluid volume and blood pressure, excess aldosterone can cause hypokalemia, alkalosis, and has additional effects on sweat glands, salivary glands, and intestine.